It's coming this way. Wait a minute, hey, I'm ghosted!
By Roz Hernandez.
Georgia! Hi, Georgia. Hi, Roz.
You're back.
I'm back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I was like so excited to be invited back.
Are you kidding me, Georgia? Knock it off.
I tried really hard to get haunted by a ghost. I was open to it this whole time.
Oh, you don't got nothing?
They're not interested in me. I'm a boring subject, I think, because I'm like, let's do this. And they're like, why would we bother?
I don't feel that way.
You don't think so?
I think that ghost probably would love you. You just, I don't know. Maybe you're just not going to places that have ghosts.
I know.
Adam.
I don't know. Like, my house should be haunted. If it's like anything's gonna be haunted, my house should be haunted. But
yeah,
it's not, which is good. I like love my house for that. It's so kind. But
see, would you want to live in a house that's haunted?
not actively. But to know like there's a spirit on the other side who's like living their own life while I live mine, and once in a while our wires get pleasantly crossed.
Yeah, I don't.
You can't.
But that's the thing, you can't control. When is that going to happen?
Exactly.
Are we going to be crossing wires when I'm taking a shower?
Right.
Because I don't want that.
Right. It already happened, and I think I told you about this on the last time I was here about how they just started blasting Elton John one night.
I do remember that.
And that was unpleasant. So maybe they were like, she doesn't know what she wants, and we should.
But that was in the place you're currently in, right?
Yeah.
And so that was it.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Looking back, how do you feel about that as more time has passed? Are you still convinced it was a ghost?
No, and I can like that's the problem. I think that's why they are not interested in me, is I can explain anything away very logically, and I will.
So they're like, you're no fun.
I'm not. There's no awe. I have no like my young sense of awe and curiosity is fucking dead. So
no, Georgia.
There. Yeah.
To me, it's like, it's the same way I feel about like aliens, where I go, I already know what's going on here.
Yeah.
When I think about, there could be another place. I'm like such a fairy tale. Like I'm so Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Like there's this other place. Take me there.
Land. I love land.
Yeah. The other side where they have whatchamacallits?
See, that's
poltergeist.
You're like, that's an openness to it that they love. I would assume.
I don't know. They seem to love it every time I don't have cameras rolling.
Right. Of course. Because why would, they're shy, camera shy.
Yeah, it's real frustrating for me.
I bet.
So no ghost stories since? No psychic stories?
No psychic stories. I do, no. No, it's so bland.
It's okay.
Bland.
It's okay, because here's the good news.
Yeah.
I consider myself sort of a reporter of sorts, only with the most important news.
Yeah.
These are the news stories that they come across my desk, and I would like to elevate them with my platform because they are pertinent to our topic of this podcast, paranormal type stuff.
I love it.
We don't get them enough.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, one sneaks in, and it's usually a pretty trashy news source.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if by the end of this, I'll be like, I believe now. This is it. But yeah, this is perfect for me to we can dissect these.
Have you been to a psychic ever?
No, I've done tarot. Been to a tarot reader. One guy stopped me in a parking lot once and told me that I was going to be, this is 20 years ago, stopped me in a parking lot and was like, can I read your palm or something? I'm like, sure. Because I was in my 20s and hopeful. And he said that I was going to be in the forefront of the men's makeup industry.
What?
Yeah. It was so specific. And I think I had just dropped out of beauty school, and I had been trying to get into a makeup school. And he fucking just told me that randomly.
So was that, did you take it to heart? Were you like, oh, that means something?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it didn't happen, but like maybe that was, I don't think you're destined for one thing. So maybe in some different choices, or if I had more money or whatever it was, like I would have gone into that. Who knows?
Into men's makeup.
Sure. I mean, it's
well,
a thing.
maybe that's what you need to do.
That's my life's not over yet.
That's a new venture you could get into, is
guy
men's
liner.
makeup.
Yeah. Guy liner needs like something new.
There needs to be guy lip liner.
Yes.
And that has not been seen yet.
No.
So maybe the psychic was right. He just didn't tell you when.
Right.
Well, I got a news story
Okay.
about a psychic.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 news stories about a psychic, but let's just look at one and we'll see how we feel. Okay, so this first one, I believe it was posted by multiple sources, but here's one from the stupid New York Post. Okay. It says, a psychic medium drew my soulmate. Then I met an exact match. Okay, so a woman says she met her fiance after she paid a psychic medium on Etsy to draw her soulmate. The woman named Nicole, she's 31. She realized she had been settling for the wrong men after spending her 20s single or in toxic relationships. She went to therapy and started manifesting her husband. The practice of thinking, we know what manifesting is. They're like, people that read this might not know.
Right. They think that that's like too woke for them to.
Yeah, exactly. So she paid this woman to do what she calls a soulmate drawing.
Wow.
Which is a portrait she uses her intuition to create that depicted this woman's future husband.
That's great. I love that. On Etsy of all places too. It feels like pure because it's Etsy. It's not like OnlyFans that she got it from or something.
Yeah.
You know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but like it just feels like a little like crafty.
Yeah. Well, Etsy feels a little bit more mom and pop shop kind of feel.
I love that. And she met the dude that looks like him.
Well, let's see here. It says she predicted that Nicole would meet this man between 9 and 13 months from the time that she got the reading or the drawing, and that it would be a man that was Mediterranean. 9 months later, she met a Portuguese native named Vitor on TikTok, and the pair saw each other in person a month and a half later and hit it off. She knew she'd met her husband straight away, and the pair have now celebrated 2 years together, and they got engaged in May of 2024.
Oh my God. This makes me believe in love.
I know. But I don't,
yeah.
I'm really mad that they don't have this lady's Etsy.
Totally.
Or whoever, actually, I don't know if it was a lady. Whoever.
Can we
the
get
psychic,
a link? Like, let's get some links in here.
I know. It talks a whole lot about Nicole. She's a social media strategist.
Okay.
Now, is this part of her strategy to get her social media going?
That's a good question.
She's originally from Long Island. He's very kind. He has strong features. It says it was 90% accurate, the drawing.
Wow. See, I believe this because it made her more open to something that maybe she wouldn't have been. You know, like it made her look and try in a way that maybe she wouldn't have been if she had just no idea. No one told her like parameters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. The psychic thing is just like a tool that I think is awesome, that I love that she used that.
Well, it's like manifesting is like kind of like hope.
Yeah.
So let me make sure it is never mentioned who this psychic is, because I'm not even kidding you. I'm about how much she costs.
Do it.
I'm about to hop on my Etsy page right now.
I wonder if that's like a thing that we just didn't know about.
It's a great deal. I mean, this is a great what do you call it? Review or
Yeah.
something for this lady's business.
If only they'd put a link.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the link. And
Wow,
I'm pissed.
no.
It says in November 2021, Nicole saw a TikTok video of a psychic medium offering soulmate drawings. So that's where she got it. So it was TikTok to Etsy.
I love that.
Nicole then got a DM from Vitor, who is launching a coffee card business.
Card? Or
What is, no, that's what it says, coffee card.
I can't even imagine what that would be. Cart? Maybe I'm going to go with cart, and it was a misspell or a typo.
Get it together, New York Post.
Can we please?
She was living in Portugal at the time. She told him, I had a 3-week solo trip coming up to Greece, so I might come back with a Greek boyfriend. Oh, that's what she told the psychic. Anyway, she met him. That happened. Is it paranormal? I don't know.
Do you think that it changed something in her brain that made her more open or susceptible to to someone?
I mean, I can see that. I can absolutely see that being a thing. I mean, it's kind of like when you said the word tool, it made me think of crystals, for example.
Yeah.
Which I'm always like, they don't work. They're just
Right.
pretty. But I do believe, okay, I might talk a lot of shit like that. But
Sure.
if I'm going to a place where they're like, people say there's demons crawling around this
Right.
abandoned building, you better believe I'm grabbing my tourmaline.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I'm grabbing all of them.
It's the same thing of I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I'm not bringing that doll that you say is haunted home with me. You know what I mean? I 100% don't believe that, but I'm not touching it either.
Right.
You
I don't want to
know?
find out the hard way.
Right.
But so I think that there is something to kind of planting a seed in your mind that, oh, I'm going to meet this man because this woman
Yeah.
said so. Now, maybe did that make her, I don't know, take offers more seriously from men because
Right.
she's like, it's going to I don't know.
Or also she was saying it's not going to happen for at least 9 months. And it's she kind of gave this person a window of 9 months to stop fucking worrying about it and to focus on herself.
Yeah.
You know? And so maybe by the time she met this guy who let's hope is great for her, she was ready and open for an actually healthy relationship.
That's a good way to go about this. Yeah. She said, I actually only saw the drawing around 5 to 6 months later. We had spoken about it prior, but I never saw it until then. To say the drawing looked uncanny, well, I think my first words were, damn, that does look like me. Oh, sorry, that's what he said.
Oh.
This is him.
Oh,
This
got
is
it,
him.
got it,
This is
got
him.
it.
This is him.
Okay. He didn't see it. Okay, got it.
And he laughed. But I think it was just, he says, but I think it just reinforced Nicole that I was her soulmate and she was mine. Oh, I
love them.
I hate them. Because there's no link to this lady on Etsy.
It's problematic.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that at all.
Maybe she went to the site to thank her, and that site never existed. The Etsy store never existed.
I'm literally going to Etsy right now and I'm typing in Soulmate drawing. What is all this shit?
Is it a lot?
Oh my God, there's so much.
It's a whole thing.
All these people are offering.
Holy shit! It's a whole industry we didn't know about.
No clue.
Wow.
Soulmate drawing. Okay, but which one was the lady?
Yeah.
Okay, because I need. These are cheap too. These are
how much are they?
Oh my God, some of them are $2.
What? No.
$6,
You need to
$14.
Value your art more.
I don't want a $2 husband.
Exactly.
I want to invest. And
I'd
I want to
invest.
feel.
Yeah.
I want to feel good about it. Okay, wait. I want this lady. She's got black lipstick on.
What does she write? Let's hear her description of herself or her store.
Okay. Or is she AI? Is this a real person?
That looks probably AI, but it's a cool goth looking witch lady. Actually, she kind of looks like you. If you were super goth.
That's why I like her.
Yeah.
I wonder if, you know what? There's probably people making
AI.
Soulmate AI drawings.
I bet it's even more accurate that way.
Greetings. I am AI This person's name is I, a skilled tarot reader with a deep connection to the energies of love and destiny. Using my intuitive abilities, I provide detailed insights into your romantic future, including the first letters of your soulmate's name and surname, their career, where they live, and how and where you will meet. Okay, I just at the very least, I want to know.
Do it.
Because, here's the thing. If you tell me that my husband is going to be, I don't know, what's a job? Like
an engineer.
He's going to be an engineer. Well, then I can start posting on my social media, who's an engineer?
Right.
Because just so you know, you're supposed to fall in love with me.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you, are you single right now? Because I don't want to be like stepping on anyone's toes.
No,
okay.
No one's toes.
I'm going to do initials, job, and whatever else. And
you're going to do this for
you.
Me?
And then the next year. And if that happens, then I'm going to come back here and be like, I'm fucking psychic.
Yeah,
clearly.
And you better charge more than $2.
I would. Okay. And I think you should also do this on Exactly Right's dime, is get the sketch. We'll see who's more correct. How about that?
I should get like 15 of these because they're all like $2.
What if they were all the same, though?
That would be good.
Okay.
Okay, who are you thinking? Really channel.
Okay.
No, don't just pull this out.
Okay. Okay, job. I wanted to say engineer, but it's too boring for you. Like, you need someone more fun.
Necessarily.
But there's a lot of different kinds of engineers, and they're very smart. Very smart.
I keep feeling like I want to be with a creative.
Yeah, that's right. But sometimes it's like the creative needs the like, not boring, but like straight-laced person.
No, I know. Well, I am a Miss Piggy seeking a Kermit.
Yeah. Oh my God. I could not exactly. Yes. All right. So what about a restaurateur?
Oh.
Because Kermit worked at in Muppets Take Manhattan at the restaurant.
Oh, that's right.
So let's do restaurateur. So that's fun, right? And you got to he takes you out all like beautiful clubs and restaurants and all these places.
And he can always give me free food.
Free food.
Leftovers.
Or a chef. What do you think of chef? I wouldn't want to date a chef. The hours are fucking killer.
Are they?
Yeah.
I never have.
Okay.
Okay, but I love the idea. Okay, so restaurateur.
Restaurateur. Initials are CL.
CL.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You all heard. You know what's so crazy? I looked down and
You got a text from
career life.
CL. I'm channeling something. Not the right thing, but maybe.
Career life, which is one of the things. Oh, they can tell. This psychic can tell your psychic's career life is what.
Your partner's career life. Yeah.
Or your soulmate's career life.
Let's just do in the restaurant industry.
Industry, CL. Mm-hmm. And this person can tell me where and how we're going to meet.
I think that's bullshit. That's one step beyond for me. Like, somehow that's too much. I don't know.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Well,
do you not want to meet someone in the restaurant industry? I'm probably wrong. You know that.
No, I'm very open.
Okay.
I'm open
or engineer.
to that.
Who the fuck knows?
Well, either one. If either of those is true,
yeah,
me and my brand new husband are going to.
I get to officiate. Get
you a nice gift.
Thank you. Okay.
For our wedding.
Okay.
Now here's another story. Which, by the way, this is I stumbled upon this story from a couple of years ago. So in Romania, a couple of years ago, the witches started getting taxed for the first time, and they got mad about that. And you don't want to make witches mad,
especially in Romania. That seems like hardcore witches.
Yes. Well, people take that stuff pretty seriously there. So they put a hex on some politicians.
Of course I did. What did they think was going to happen? I will say, though, like, my immediate thought is like, that is showing respect for their livelihood. To be like, we take this serious enough and we think this is so legitimate.
Yes. And that was some of the controversy, because some of the witches were like, they felt that way.
Yeah.
Oh, we finally made it. We're viewed as like a real job. But a lot of them, did not feel that way.
That's fair.
And it says that this is from CBS News. This was back. It was a long time ago, 2011.
Okay, well, I wonder, yeah.
But
See if they're all dead, all the people who got curses on.
I know. I tried looking up a follow-up on this, but the angry witches, they dumped poisonous mandrake into the Danube River.
Okay.
Which was their way of putting some kind of hex.
All right. At least it wasn't in their coffee.
Yes, right. They weren't forcing them to drink it. That would be murder.
That's called poisoning.
That's called murder. So why this is so interesting is because they were starting to say, you're going to get fined if you give someone a bad reading.
Oh. Well, what's a bad reading mean?
Well, and so this one witch that they interviewed, she says people don't always provide their real identities, their birth dates, any of their personal details. Sometimes they're lying. So she's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. And like who deems it bad? Is it like after a year and nothing happened that you said was going to happen? But
I think pretty much.
That's
now.
stupid.
Listen, the government was just trying. They had some bills to pay, so they decided to go to the witches and hoping that maybe because it's a big industry.
Death and taxes and curses.
It's a very big industry there.
You know, when I was little, my mom went to a psychic and came home and was like, this was amazing. She knew everything. She knew this and that. She gave me this reading and she told me what was going to happen. She was so amazed by it that she told all her friends to go. And one of her friends went and the psychic told her literally the exact same thing. And my mom was so upset she was crying.
Oh,
because the psychic had taped
but
all
what
the
if
stuff.
they had like the same path?
Sure. I mean, they're both like, middle-aged ladies from Irvine. Like maybe that's the thing.
So just like a little blurb to sum up what happened here. This is from a website, taxfitness.com. In 2011, Romania started taxing witches, astrologers, and fortune tellers. So the whole party. Everybody's paying their taxes now. These previously obscure professions were not listed in the Romanian labor code. So people working these jobs paid zero tax. This was known as the witches' tax. Under the new law, these three professionals now had to pay 16% income tax.
Whoa.
And make contributions to health and pension programs.
Yeah, I could see being pissed off about that.
Like other self-employed people.
Sure.
No, honestly,
I know.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't want to make any witches mad.
No,
but
never.
As somebody that wears razzle dazzle and acts silly for a living, I have to pay taxes.
You have to pay taxes for getting up on stage and chit-chatting.
So, I mean,
I do think I know what you mean. It's a kind of and it sounds a little medieval almost, but it's like, it doesn't sound like a current day problem because you think it would just be like, yeah, fucking everyone gets taxed.
Yeah. Well, up until 2011, crazy time, 2011. Take me back though.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Take me back. Let's bump the Kesha and let's party.
It was so cute.
It says, it wasn't a significant revenue raiser for the Romanian government. Witches, astrologers, and fortune tellers typically only receive $7 to $10 per consultation.
And they want 16% of that? That's a lot.
Yeah, that is pretty high.
That sucks.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, it says the introduction of the witches tax divided the witches community because some of them saw it as positive, some of it not so much. And the angry witch, I just love the thought of like the angry witches. But if you are a witch, don't be angry at me, please. Other witches are angry about the charges and the government red tape. I read some other one that was like talking about some like dog poop spell. These ladies or whoever got crazy with it. Now, it doesn't seem like it worked, but you know what? They are now legit.
Respectfully, yeah, we're on board with that.
All right, I got one more for you.
Okay.
These are all psychic things.
Okay.
Today's theme is definitely psychics, if you haven't been able to figure that out. This one is from a Canadian news source. It's from ctvnews.ca.
Sure.
And it says, Whitby woman wants a refund after giving psychic over $50,000
No.
to help her fall in love.
No.
See, this is why you have to post the Etsy lady.
$2. That's all it fucking takes.
If they would have told this woman that, do you know how much money she would have saved?
50. Oh, like at what point was she like, okay, like this is enough? Or was she just like, I'm already in for 20?
She kept going.
She kept going.
She says psychic promised her that she could help her start a romantic relationship with a man from her gym.
I mean, a therapist would cost way less than that. And a gym membership. Those two things, that's all you really need.
Joanne Wallen. She
Oh.
tells CTV News Toronto that she began visiting the psychic in the fall of 2013
Whoa.
after separating from her husband. She says that she made a habit of visiting psychics over the years, and she found it to be fun and entertaining.
Sure.
But this time, she said that she told the psychic she was interested in starting a new romance with a man she had noticed at her fitness club. She
Okay.
said, oh, that fella
Stop.
over there doing the Zumba, he looks exactly like my type.
Yeah.
So she says, yes, there is a man I like at my gym, when the psychic asked her if there is anyone. And she said, I can bring this man closer to you for $550.
No.
Even that is way too much.
Absolutely. Like, light a candle for $50 and move on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Which I have done.
I'm saying it's
Didn't
totally
work.
fine. What's the most you think you should spend for like that kind of thing?
Now, here's the thing I will say about this.
Okay.
I believe as a single person,
Yeah.
that if you really do want to be dating and looking for things for people, you should invest. Like you shouldn't feel like a loser to invest by like paying for premium apps.
Oh, like dating apps?
Yeah,
I agree.
I think like absolutely, because you'll waste so much time, and it shows you
Yeah.
more options depending
The
on what the app
algorithm's
is.
all fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
And it offers you like
Well, see, I've paid for all of the apps.
smart.
Now, have I found anyone? No. But that just might be my personality.
Right.
But I am able to, with the premium apps, set my my matches to other countries
Oh.
in case I might want an exit strategy.
You want a long distance relationship though?
Absolutely.
You're into that?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm so needy and so like codependent that I need someone within poking distance at all times.
But I'm a phone caller, so I'm
That's
like,
right.
I'm completely fine with if we can talk.
That's so
I mean,
romantic.
I currently have one gentleman that I've been speaking to for a while now who lives in another country.
Whoa.
And we speak on like an app on the phone version of it.
That must be so nice to like have that to look forward to at the end of the day, like to chit
It
chat.
is. He doesn't seem to like it very much, but
Well, then come move here, or you move there.
I
mean-
I literally told him last night, can you please just ask me to marry you?
Yeah, get that green card.
No, I'm staying here and I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so first to start with the $550, okay?
Okay.
So then she paid the money, but then over the next few months, the psychic wanted more. She's like, okay, the 550. Listen,
Right.
it brought him closer to you. I promise you, he wants you. At a certain point, you have to take responsibility for this. But anyway, so she transferred $12,000 to $15,000 to this woman, but the psychic said, "No, I want cash."
What the fuck?
So she started dropping off loads and loads of cash at this woman's house. She said that she also was asked to buy gold bars at Costco.
No, when does it end?
I didn't know they sold gold bars at Costco.
I think, yeah.
Which were to be used in ceremonies with candles.
I bet they were ceremonies.
By the way,
shopping ceremonies.
This isn't like a psychic. Like, this is a witch,
Yeah.
I would say.
That's
but,
witchcraft for sure.
So, yeah, she ended up giving her $50,232 over the course of about a year, and the romance never happened. She says, I said to her, if everything is going so great, why isn't anything happening? I'm paying you thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm getting nothing. And she says she now believes that she was misled.
You think?
And she wants her money back.
Do you think she should have it back?
This happened in 2013, though. She says, I was so trapped in it mentally because I was so scared. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like so preying off of, you know, a lot of times this kind of thing happens with people that like lost a loved one.
Right.
And they give all this money to a psychic to connect the two.
Totally.
So
it's like you're not thinking with your rational brain.
No.
You're thinking with your emotions. And
are you kidding me? The amount of money I'm throwing at all these different apps.
Right.
I ain't being rational. So CTV showed up at the psychic's.
Did they put a link on to her Etsy page?
Says the door was locked, but the psychic who identified herself as Julia answered the phone. Says we told her, the psychic, that this woman felt misled into paying $50,000 and she wants her money back. Julia told CTV News that she had provided the woman with services that she was willing to pay for, and the romance didn't happen because she didn't follow her instructions.
Right.
That is so gaslighty.
I know, but I see arguments on both sides.
She's like, she didn't complete the work.
Right.
That's the problem.
It would have worked.
Everything she wanted, I gave her. She wanted different services, and that's what I gave her.
Oh, my God. That's sad, though. Well, maybe now this will make the guy notice her.
It says, however, when contacted by CTV News, Julia said she was willing to give the woman her money back.
Oh.
That's nice.
That's good.
She said she is not happy. She is not satisfied, so I'm giving her money back. The woman said she met with the psychic and a payment plan was arranged, but so far she's only received $2,000 back.
No.
And she's very concerned about getting the rest.
No shit. Light a candle. That's sad.
But it's just very interesting that this is coming out now. And this story happened in 2013. But, you know, all right.
That's sad.
So there's the story. Now, here's something that is a great investment in your money.
Okay.
A psychic doll.
Psychic doll?
Well, a haunted doll.
Okay, I'll do a haunted.
Maybe it's psychic.
Maybe it's, if it could only talk.
It's time for...
The dolls are living.
Okay. So we've got a haunted eBay doll here.
Okay.
This one I don't believe has a name, but it's, you know, it's a demon. It's going for $30 currently.
Okay.
Jiha, could you please show us the haunted doll?
You got it, Roz.
Here's the $30 demon doll. Bargain
Oh,
price.
that luscious, beautiful hair.
She's got incredible hair.
Those curls.
Can we see full body? She definitely has like a big, giant drag queen wig with bangs, which I appreciate.
It's a Miss Piggy wig. If we could go back,
It is Miss Piggy.
it's pretty
for
luscious.
sure.
Like I'd totally sell my soul for that hair. You
Yes.
know, I'd be possessed by a demon for that hair.
Oh, for sure. She went real heavy on the blush. She's missing a shoe.
She's totally missing a shoe.
But that just shows that she does stuff. She moves around.
Oh, nice eyebrows.
She has a couple of little flowers in her hair. What is going on?
Oh my God, she has a.
So her forehead is cracked and there's dried glue all over it. Not glamorous, but that is
No.
part of this bio.
What do you think of the orange lipstick? Are you like bright orange lipstick?
Never a big fan of
No.
bright orange lipstick. To me, that ends up looking like, oh, I got some cheesy puffs that I couldn't stop snacking on.
Yeah, licked my fingers.
Yes.
Look at me now.
So for $30, it says, this doll once belonged to my friend who was a beginner spellcaster and accidentally summoned a demon.
Oops.
During one of his rituals, he cut his hand and a few drops of blood spilled on the floor. The doll was nearby on the shelf, and at that moment, she suddenly fell and cracked her porcelain head. He tried to fix her with epoxy glue, but the cracks remain. From that day, strange things began to happen. My friend said he felt like something was attacking him. He was constantly terrified, had terrifying nightmares, and found deep scratches on his body. He was seeing shadows moving around his home and feeling a heavy energy in the air. The doll didn't just sit still. It moved on its own.
No.
Often changing positions or appearing in different places.
Oh my God.
The
What if that
more
really happened?
frightened he became, the more active the doll seemed to get.
No.
When I got the doll, I investigated it using a ghost box. The spirit inside is very aggressive. During sessions, I heard guttural sounds and the word damned spoken clearly. If the spirit feels threatened, the doll gives off a strong chemical-like smell similar to bleach.
Similar to epoxy glue? Sorry.
Well, yeah. This doll is not just haunted.
Why would anyone... Roz, why would anyone buy this? Why would anyone think that someone would want to buy... People buy this?
Well, it says this doll is not just haunted.
Oh.
It's a vessel for something demonic. Selling it at a low price is due to the crack in the forehead.
Oh, that's nice of them. But that's part of the lore. Upcharge for a fucking
I know.
self-made crack in the forehead? Come on.
I mean, it does look terrible.
It does.
But yeah, so that's a demon doll. Why would somebody want this?
People like...
Loneliness, you know. I don't know.
You'd think with all the vintage stuff I buy and antique and thrift
You
store
have a
stuff,
demon
I'd
somewhere.
have it. Like the crystal dishes, do they have demons in them? I buy a lot of like
Why not?
little like trashy crystal dishes. Do those get haunted?
I have seen everything on eBay haunted. I've seen multiple different food sources. Like I've seen like a can of root beer that's haunted.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's an upcharge.
It would be kind of cool to have like a shelf of like all your haunted things that you collected that like someone else said was haunted. If I walked into someone's house and they had that, I'd be like, that's pretty fucking cool.
It's cool. Yeah, it's maybe cool at someone else.
Oh, 100%.
If I'm just visiting, I might be into that.
Yeah, I'm
but
not doing that.
Yeah.
And then my cat would knock them all off the fucking shelf and I'd be like,
Yeah, no. And then you're screwed.
Then
you
my-
got to get out the epoxy. And don't you dare bleed because it'll... Because that's what happened with this one.
It like threw itself from the shelf and like wiggled over. Give me that blood.
Ew. Can I play some ghost voices?
Please. Oh, yeah. I love this.
It's time for
EVPs.
or EV Please. Okay, Georgia.
Okay.
You've done this before.
Yeah.
So I go to YouTube. I find electronic voice phenomenal,
Okay.
a.k.a. when a ghost is speaking captured on a recording.
Okay.
I got two of them for you. I'll play it for you, give you an A, B, C, D option. Mm-hmm. And I want to know what you think the ghost is saying.
Okay. Oh, my God. I love this so much.
All right. Okay. This one was posted by Dr. Carol Polio.
A doctor. A
real doctor.
Dr. Polio.
Dr. Carol Polio.
I had an allergy doctor named Dr. Itchies. And that's...
That is not true.
It was Itchies, but it was Itchies. I swear to God, he's
Dr.
a fucking...
Itchy.
But polio is, I think, even better. Okay. I'm here for this.
Dr. Carol Polio.
Okay.
She's a doctor.
She's a doctor.
That also spends her time capturing ghosts speaking and posting them on YouTube.
It makes me think she's legit. She has the doctor in front of her name, but
She has a lot of these online. Some of them are pretty good.
okay.
Not gonna lie. This is at a place called the Burton Ingram House, which is in Delaware. What's this ghost saying, Georgia Hardstark?
Okay.
Okay.
Do it again. Okay. One more time. Okay, so what are the options? Because I have no fucking clue. Oh, I know what it is.
What?
I don't want to say it.
Say it. It might be right.
Kill her?
They want to kill Dr. Polio?
Does that sound, is that right? Kill her.
That is not what they thought.
Okay.
What Dr. Polio thought.
Okay, what do they think? She think?
Did she think it was A, Kevin Hart? B, it'll hurt.
Ooh.
C, get her.
Yeah, I think get her.
Or D, you little flirt.
Play it one more time. I think kill her. Do you hear that?
I kind of do hear it. But Dr. Carol Polio believes it was B, it'll hurt.
Yeah, I can.
Now that we know that,
Okay.
here we go.
Yeah.
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 I also hear Kevin Hart, but whatever. Okay. Here's one more.
I see Kevin Hart, people. Okay.
This one was posted by the Paranormal Investigation Society of Tennessee.
I bet Tennessee's so fucking haunted.
Oh, I'm sure.
My God.
But they're also known as Pissed Ghost, P-I-S-T, Paranormal Investigation Society of Tennessee.
That's fun. Having a little fun with it. I love it.
Yeah, their channel's
Take
called
yourself
Pissed Ghost.
too seriously.
And this is at a place called Mount Olivet Cemetery
Okay.
in Nashville.
Oh yeah, haunted.
What's this one saying?
Ooh, that's
Ew.
crazy. Sounds like a child.
Whisper. I'm sorry, but a child whispering is so scary.
Unacceptable. No.
But even a living child
Yeah.
whispering, like
Speak up.
if I was taking a nap and my friend's child was like, "Wake up," that child, I hate
Punch
to
in the
say,
face.
I might hit the child by accident.
No, it's such
Just a reflex.
Yeah. You're not responsible for what happens when a child whispers at you. Hey. Go something? I mean, honestly, I want to say macaroni, but that's not right.
Children love macaroni.
Okay, what are the options?
Is it A, call Reddit?
Gotta call Reddit.
Call Reddit. We got some juicy tea.
Oh, she's from the past when you couldn't go online. You had to call
You had to
Reddit.
Call Reddit back in those days. Was it B, call Wendy?
Call Wendy?
C, come right in. Mm-hmm. Or D, kombucha. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, come something in is come right in.
That's exactly what they thought. C, come right in.
I don't think that's right, but I can't figure out what it is exactly.
It's like, come ready.
Yeah,
Come ready.
come get it.
If you're going to come here, you better
Come
ready.
ready. Come like I was told to show up here. Come video, camera ready.
Listen, you showed up here at your studio and you did everything that has earned you the title of a legendary icon of the podcasting genre.
Oh my God, thank you. Same to you, Roz Hernandez.
I'm aspiring. But you're the real deal.
You, and thank you, and so are you.
Thank you.
Look at us go.
Well, thank you so much for being a guest.
Thanks for having me again.
Is
Always.
there anything you want to tell the people?
I will try to meet a ghost. And when I do, I'll call you and I'll be right here and I'll tell you all about it.
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks, Roz. Come right in. Come right in.
What's that at the foot of my bed? It's spooky and kooky. I'm pretty sure it's dead. It's coming this way. Wait a